Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And today I got y'all with a dope slasher build. I feel like it is easy, but I think with a 99, it'd be so much easier. 99 driving dunk, you get all of the contact dunks minus, small contacts because this build is not short. But other than that, man, you pretty much get all of them. And for this build today, I want to make sure I get some likes on the video. I'm going to set a like goal of 15 likes, man. I know y'all can do it, man. Help me out. Helps me so much getting to, getting up them pages, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But all right, man, we can get right into this build. It is a shooting guard. It's a glitch 6'7", so if you haven't seen the glitch, to make a 6'7", I don't know where you've been, but I'll link another video where I have the actual instructions down in the description, man. So all right, like I said, it is 6'7". For the weight, we're gonna go minimum. We do want to make a really good slashing build. This is almost like an OT type build, you know what I'm saying, from previous 2Ks, but it's 6'7". We're going with a 7-foot wingspan. The body shape is completely up to you, but for this, I am going with built. Go ahead and smash continue so we can start getting into the actual finishing on this build, which is crazy if you ask me. So all right, for the close shot, we're not even gonna go that high. We will be going with a 59. Which is good enough, like you'll be able to make it if you got like a tiny guy on you. If you pump fake right, you'll be able to do your thing. Now, with the driving layup, we want to go up to an 80 because we want to be able to unlock a lot of layup animations, and we're gonna have plenty of finishing badges. So with having a lot of finishing badges, you're gonna have a lot of options, or you're gonna end up with a lot of badges not used. With the driving dunk, like I said, we want to be an elite slasher. I'm going with a 99. I just feel like this would be crazy. You see, we got 20 slashing badges, and you already know what I'm going with, but we'll talk about that when we go over the badges. For the mid-range shot, we're going to be going with an 88. So even though this is a slashing build, I like making balanced builds. So one thing that I will be doing is making sure that I can shoot on this build, and we have 28 shooting badges, which is more than enough to be lethal. You know what I'm saying? So with the free throw is gonna be kind of high, and I feel like you're gonna need it for this build. You probably get fouled a lot. I'm talking, this build is like a contact specialist for real. Like if you got that that aggressive skill dunking down, you'll love this build. For the pass accuracy, we are team 85 on this channel. I really don't go lower than that usually, just because I prefer to have bullet passer on gold. If you don't have bullet passer on gold, I feel like you're probably missing out on something. Now for the ball handle, we're going to go with an 80 because we do want to have some decent dribble moves. With the speed with ball, we're also going to go with an 80. I just want to make sure that I get quick first step on gold. You will need that as a slasher. And on this build, I don't know, man. If I actually make this, which I might, if y'all let me know if y'all want to see some gameplay on this, I might make the build. But if I actually make this, I might consider having quick first step, not quick first step, but triple threat, the triple threat move badge. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, I might think about putting that on because I think that would help this build out. Doing those like behind the back side of the triple threat. Now, time for the defense. This is a two-way build, but it's not like a crazy badge two-way build. You know what I'm saying? I didn't focus heavy on this. I focused mostly on the slashing. So, but keep in mind with this build, I did make the build with the thought that I have 7 extra badges. So that gives me a lot of wiggle room with my builds. Like I can do certain things or give up certain things because I know I can add the badges. If you can't, then you might want to consider taking some points out of something else, like putting that driving dunk down to a 92. Because if you don't have those extra badges, yeah, you'll kind of be in a bad spot if you're missing a lot on defense. Unless you run with some decent defenders already, then you'll probably be all right. Now for the physicals, we're not gonna skip on that. I do want to add that I will be using strength on this build, just because as a slasher, I feel like you're gonna need at least a little bit of strength. Most of the builds y'all go up against probably won't have any, so in all likelihood you'll be stronger than most of the builds you run up against. All right, so with that being said, make sure you bump that vertical up one. See, they tried to play me. They tried to give me that 79, and they know I need an 80. So yeah, go ahead and bump that vertical up to an 80. And for the rest, we're gonna put that all on stamina, man. and the stamina goes to a 99, making the build pretty good. I would definitely suggest putting something like Fearless Finisher on, anything to save you a little bit of stamina when you go into bucket, because you will lose it, especially with people always hanging all over you when you're driving. So for the takeovers, I put finishing moves and spotter precision. You can do whatever you want, but just make sure your takeovers match your playstyle. I think that is a super important part of every build. Just making sure your takeovers match. Now, all right, we can go ahead and hit finish. It comes out with a little bit of a long name, facilitating 3-level 2-way. I don't really agree with those comparisons. Maybe Bradley Beal, if Bradley Beal was 6'7", and took like a pill that made him into a little bit of Vince Carter. But I think this is more of like a Jimmy Butler type build. But like, before y'all kill me in the comment section, I'm saying that with the thought that I have 7 extra badges, so I'm gonna end up with 20 defensive badges at the end of the day. Now, all right, we're gonna go ahead and test the build so I can show y'all some of the badges that I'll put on the build, and I'm gonna emphasize some of the badges because I'm gonna have different badges. I got 7 more, and I'm gonna put them pretty much all on defense. So I'm going Hall of Fame with all the important badges, straight up, off rip. Limitless, Posterizer, and Slithery. I'm not putting anything on Lob City, but I am gonna put something on Fearless and something on Unstrippable, man, because I feel like those 2 badges will get you right. Now we're gonna get into the shooting. And this is subject to change, man. Always think about how you would play on this build. I already know how I'm gonna play, so I'm gonna do my thing. So blinders, put that on gold. Hot zone hunter, put that on gold. Sniper, Hall of Fame. I love sniper. I know a lot of people don't like the badge, but I'm not one of those people. Then we can go ahead and put catch and shoot on gold. Deadeye on silver, and I'm gonna put Circus 3s on gold. That's how I would get down on this build. I don't really think I need anything else outside of that. I wouldn't be adding any badges to shooting. The only thing that I would change, maybe if you're not much of a difficult shots from 3, you know what I'm saying, type of person, take Circus 3s off, put a little bit on slippery off ball. This is a, it's kind of like a cherry picker build, so you'll be all right with that lucky 7 if you wanted to try that. Maybe even difficult shots. Like, it's so much you can do with this build. You don't have to sit corner because you do have a high 3. Like, this build is very versatile. Now you already know bullet passer. We already talked about that. Hyperdrive, put that on. Quick first step, yes sir. Pluckable, use that. Should use it. Glue hands, I like to have it on gold, but that's up to y'all. Handles for days, I do feel like you'll need it on this build. Where's tight handles? Tight handles, we're gonna put that on silver. I'm gonna put Space Creator on bronze. Like, if you don't want to add all the extra badges, you can put them here. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be a bad bet. I'm not really gonna go over this because, like I said, I have more badges. So, if you like the build as it's constructed, which I don't think there's anything wrong with it, I would do something like this: clamps, interceptor, off ball pest, chase down artist. Now, if you don't use those other badges on defense, that makes the build even more offensively overpowered. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to use it to, kind of just be that offensive juggernaut, and it's still decent on defense. Don't get me wrong, like, it's still decent, but you can turn it into, like a more powerful 2-way by adding, badges like Intimidator, maybe putting Rim Protector on, maybe some Pickpocket, Tireless Defender. Like, you can really make it like the player thumbnail, that Jimmy Butler type thing, if you do choose to add the 7 badges to defense. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and slide on out of here. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, but before you slide on out of here, make sure you do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. 1K on the way. At the time of making this video, I had 992 subs, man. Go ahead and sub up for your boy, because I'm gonna be dropping heat, and I got a lot of different content coming. As soon as I hit 1K, man, I gotta make it something special. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like rebranding a lot, so. Well, not rebranding, I'm just redesigning the channel. Gonna add a lot to it, make sure I give the consumers of my videos a little bit more, and just know that I appreciate everybody that has been subscribing, man. But yeah, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don. And I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.